Well, that's interesting. Here's our girl's tail sticking out, so she's sitting on the eggs there and just maintaining them so they don't get any colder than 40 degrees. I'll see if I can zoom in a little more. That's Max, but that's her tail feather sticking up there. Alright. There's our little male sitting here. He's smart. He's staying under the big fir tree, or the cedar tree, staying dry. So anyway, female's on the nest, keeping the eggs from getting wet and cold. And he's got one foot up and feeling really good. We got filtered light, so it's looking good today. There he goes. He's off on the hunt. There comes one of the Cooper Hawks back to the nest. Alright, just landed with a stick. That's the male. He brought her some food. She got off and ate it, and he just went and broke off a twig and went into the nest. There he is working away. Getting this new nest all squared away, and it looks like a good spot. She was on there earlier. We could see her tail sticking out. So she stayed on there till he called her off for the food. Then she went and ate, and then now he's come back over to her and broke off a twig and is in the nest here putting in a couple of sticks. Getting that nest all rearranged for this year. Oh yeah, he's having a good time in there. So working away. And I guess she's going to clean up her beak after her meal, and then she'll get back on the eggs. She just got to maintain them between 40 and 60 degrees so that they get too cold they never will hatch. And they don't have their full clutch yet, so they're just getting the clutch ready, and he's putting in a few more sticks in there. In just a few minutes she should be getting back on them eggs, because it's a little cool, and if it was above 40 degrees, well, she wouldn't have to worry about it, but it's a little bit chilly, and we've got a couple little sprinkles of rain. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on him. He's still working away in there. Well, how cool is that? He's just a busy guy there. Looks like he might be settling down a little bit. Yeah, he's putting in a few sticks and taking care of whatever amount of eggs they got. He's being real careful with those. Alright. Well, he's definitely doing his job. Here she is coming back to the nest. That's her calling. He had called her off earlier for food. She left the nest. Now she's in the tree. She's finished eating, so we're set up here to see if we can see her fly back into the nest. And he obviously went off on another hunt, so anyway, she's obviously done eating now and probably cleaning her beak. She should be flying in any minute. Well, she just came back to the nest, gave us a call. The male was in there putting in a stick after he gave her some feed, but you can see her sitting there. There she is. She was laying down earlier with her tail sticking out, and like I say, he called her off for some food. She flew over and had a meal, and then he got a stick and worked on the nest a little bit, and now she's back over here. She came back to the nest, so we'll keep an eye on her. And he's taking off to go do some more hunting, I think. I'll see if I can come in a little more here. There we go. You can see her head in there. Alright. Well, the weather's starting to warm up, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain too much. They were concerned about the little sprinkle we were having. I'll back off a little bit. There we are. A lot of birds singing now. They know it's spring and they're enjoying it. And she's enjoying sitting there. Well, here's our girl. She got back on the nest. We waited for a while, had her tail feathers sticking out, and the male flew in the area and did his bick feeding call, and she went over and got the food. And he broke off a stick, got in the nest for a little bit, and took care of the eggs, arranged the stick, and then he flew away, and she flew back in here to take care of the eggs. And there she is. We got filtered light, and we're shooting from the angle here on the trail. It looks like it's coming in pretty good. I'll see if I can zoom in a little more. That's Max. And you can see the detail on her pretty good there. Oh yeah, you got a lot of birds singing here. She's just kind of looking around. She's happy to be back on the nest, and we're happy to have her on there. I'll back off just a little bit here, slowly. There we go. Now you can see her there in the nest. You can hear that little bird making his song too. It's kind of nice. There you can see her eye, the highlight in her eye when she looked over here. Alright. Well, I think we'll check her out and see if we can figure out where the male went. He did his job. He brought the food and gave the call, gave it to her, and worked on the nest, and he's off again. Well, here's our Cooper Hawks in the nest. Good 3 weeks old now. Look at these guys. Oh yeah, I'm counting 3 heads already. Hard to tell with all leaves. They're kind of washed out with the sunlight. We'll keep an eye on them. See what we get here. You can see the one peeking out his eye there. Oh yeah, nice little Cooper Hawks in the nest. Oh yeah, he's a good 3 weeks. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got his little feathers here. Look at that. He's a very good 3 weeks. Yeah, he's just sitting there. I can't. Oh, look at that little face looking at me. Yeah. He's in the dapple light. We have to shoot between the leaves here, but I think there's 4 of them just like him. There's one coming up on the side there. But we counted earlier at least 3, and I'm thinking 4. I'll just let it run here. This little guy's doing pretty good here. It's our active Cooper Hawk nest on the Sioux Creek Trail. And we've been documenting this nest. This will be our 4th year now. There, little guy looking out. Heard the guy's joggers go by, wondering what that was. Got a little bit of filtered light. He looked pretty good. He crawled up on the top here and said, "Hey, take a photo of me." There, oh yeah, he's the little guy here. Look at the feathers on him now, see? He's really grown. He's a good 3 weeks. Oh yeah, he's coming up on top here. They want to see what's going on the trail. This one came over and joined his brother or sister, whichever the case may be. Oh yeah, he's going to show off his back and wing feathers here. You can see they're coming in a 1/4 inch long or better already. Yeah, these guys are looking really good. But they got so many leaves on the trees now, they're just undetectable to the untrained eye now. Oh yeah, looks like he's going to settle down in there. He might be playing with something. He's definitely got something going on. standing up, wiggling around there. He might be playing with a feather or something from a previous meal. And he's really looking lazy now. He laid back down. As you can see how long their feathers are already. They don't need to be incubated by the mother. They don't need her warmth at all now. Once those feathers get that long, they can regulate their own body temperature, so they'll do just fine snuggling with each other. Oh yeah. She's still close by protecting them from the predators. Our adult Cooper hawk, this is the female. There was a squirrel right in the nest tree, and she come in and just about got the squirrel. There's a big crash above the nest. Squirrel jumped the next tree and she almost caught him. The squirrel got away, but she's keeping the squirrel away from her babies. She's looking really good here in the filtered light. But that's how protective they are. I seen the babies move a little bit in the nest and then they kind of laid down and went to sleep. It wasn't just about a minute later, a big crash above the nest, a big set of wings, and a squirrel diving out of that tree in the next tree, and she was after him right down the trunk, and around they went. And then everything was quiet for a little bit, and then a little while later she flew back here. So, but she's right next to the nest tree again, keeping an eye on everything. Well, we have excellent lighting now, and the babies are all tucked in and secured, having a little nap. So she must have fed them up good, and we just make a little video of her standing guard and taking care of things in her area. I thought I might have heard the male earlier further up the trail, but can't be absolutely certain. But anyway, you can see how handsome she is, sitting there all squared away, a nice barred tail and the orange stripes on her chest there. Got her hackles up a little bit, looking good. Oh yeah. Here's our little guy moving around. He wants one of his siblings there to wake up and help entertain himself. We counted 3 for sure earlier, but there still may be 4. Oh yeah. He's yawning a little bit. And he's getting sleepy too. Lay down next to my sibling here. Oh yeah, he flapped his wing over. Oh yeah, these guys are laying up on top. There's one there. Woke this one up. You're crowding me. Hey, that's my head. Look out. Okay. Oh, got a nice nest of Cooper's hawks here. Oh yeah, he's gonna stretch, show off them wings a little. Oh yeah, now he just fired over the edge of the nest. That's how they keep it clean. Now he's going back down in. So now this one here has got the front seat. So, well, how interesting is that? They're kind of shifting around a little position here. Look at this little guy, a little sharp beak, little eyes there. He's listening to the bird calls. Oh yeah. We know he's got 3 siblings in there with him. Maybe when feeding time they'll all come up here and we get a good view of them. Now, this guy's doing a good job. He's laying here and posing a little bit. We've got excellent lighting now. Look how well feathered he's getting. Yeah, they sit around and listen to all the birds. Now there's a robin distress call. Now when I hear that, I know that Mama is somewhere around hunting and may have caught something. Or she's perched too close to the robin's nest and the robin's giving a distress call. Well, this one was lucky here. He just missed him. He just fired over the nest. Well, this one here is looking around because here's the robin in distress call. And that means that her mama is too close to a robin's nest or something. And they have learned that call. Oh yeah, he's just looking around. You can hear the robin. And that means that the robin's uncomfortable because one of our adult hawks is too close to the nest or too close to one of their youngsters. And she has every reason to be nervous, I might add, because the young robin is on the menu. And these are accipiters. They catch other birds, and that's how they feed these babies. But not to worry, the cars kill more birds than the hawks do, so no need to worry about that. Now, he's got a little insect bugging him, so he's shaking his head. Oh yeah, I just stand up and stretch. Look at this guy. Oh, he's getting camera shy. He's going to go down in the nest now. It's a deep nest, makes a big bowl. And I think he's wanting to crawl down in there and hide a little bit, or look around for a scrap left over from a previous meal. Oh yeah, look at this wonderful guy. Coming out here, walking out here, looking at us. Yeah, he wants to show off. What a good looking bird. What a big guy am I now. We'll walk right out to the front of the nest here, way up top. Oh, he's going to lay down. Oh, he's coming up, yeah. He's just kind of checking things out, looking around. Playing with something that was left over from probably a previous feeding, some feathers and stuff. Oh, yeah, he's looking really good. Look at them feathers, how much he's grown. I'm going to walk back and check back over here for some scrap. A good looking guy. That's the male Cooper hawk. He's waking up talking. There's Mama flying in. That means he's got food for her. She just sailed over to receive it. That's their calls. That bick means I have food. So she went over and joined him now, and probably getting the food ready. Well, a pair of Cooper hawks are in the tree. They just had their greeting. And the youngsters are still in the nest resting. So we'll wait and see what happens. Maybe breakfast is going to be delivered here. Here. I think Mom flew in from the back here. That's what's going on. Yep, they're stirring around in there. Oh yeah, they're still feeding away. Oh yeah, this one here got something. I got me a bite, he says. That's pretty good. She must have just brought him a small snack. Yeah, he's a happy camper there. Oh yeah, here comes one of the other ones out now. We had a small snack for breakfast. Mom just delivered it. I'll back off a little bit. There's Mama. She's in the nest with the youngsters. Look at that. She just hopped up on the edge of the limb and flew out, checking on them. Well, that was all right. They were looking. She came in from the back and came up front. Now she flew off to the other side of the trail. Oh yeah, checking on these youngsters. They're watching. Hey Mom, where'd you go? Bring more food. Well, they're growing, see? They acquire a lot of food now. But for now, we got happy campers, so we'll watch them exercise a little bit here. Oh, yeah, there he's jumping and flopping. He's having a great time now. Sunrise exercise, I'll tell you that. He's scurrying back over there. Oh, yeah. Now, starting today, they'll start moving out further on the branches and back. They're at the brancher stage. They'll just pick a limb and go right off the end of the nest, out a little bit, and flap their wings, exercise, come back. They're enjoying this beautiful morning. It'll be a clear day and warm, and they've already had a little snack. Well, we'll see what they do now. The first feeding of the day. That was a little snack for breakfast. Papa obviously caught a small bird and called her over and gave it to her, and she went in and fed it to him. Alright, let's see how energetic they get now. They got good lighting. Oh, they're looking really good too. Okay, there, look at this guy exercise. He's happy. I got me a snack, cleaned up my beak here. Really getting feathered out and looking great. And I hear Mama, see a little cluck there. Yep, she's talking a little bit. Oh, here they come out. We got them all out here now. Back and forth they go. It's hard to count 4. They zip around so quick. That's what happens after they have a little breakfast. They get kind of excited and want to play a little bit. Oh yeah, here they come. They're at the brancher stage. They'll hop right on out at the edge of the nest now. We're going to have an exercise session. Oh boy, look at... There's that guy. He's preening up. I've had my nap. Now I'm going to get all squared away here. I was laying down in the nest and just jumped right up here and started doing the cleanup. We're all excited about it. Oh yeah, he's putting on a show here. He's getting everything cleaned up, getting rid of the rest of them downy feathers. Oh yeah, getting good color on his legs. Look at that tail, nice bars on the tail, looking really good. It's got the juvenile white spots on the back. They'll have those for a couple of years. And they'll slowly go into their adult plumage. Oh yeah, look at this guy look around. What a good looking bird. And we got one other one in the nest. And there's 2 more hiding out in the trees. I don't know exactly where they are. I heard them calling. Oh, he's going to do a great cleanup here. Look at this guy. Yep. I was hoping to get a video of this today. A filtered light, and the leaves are just green, looking good, and he's not in too bad of a spot here. You know, watch him clean up and get under his wing now and watch their behavior. And I'm doing each feather. Look at that. All slicked up there. I have no idea what time she fed him. I wanted to, hopefully, trying to get in on a feeding call, but you know, it's just like anything else. You got to be exactly at the right time. They don't really have a definite schedule. It's whenever they catch the food. Oh, look at the legs. I'm getting good color on the legs there. Oh yeah. Well, how cool is that? A juvenile Cooper hawk preening up, just right above the nest. All right. How white those covert feathers are. He just cleaned up really good. Those are the white feathers under his tail there. Oh yeah. This is one good looking bird here. We got really good lighting today. There you go. Look at that. Maybe he'll do his tail for us. He's just a preening up. Uh-oh, got another one coming up here to join. I'll back off, see if we can get it there. You got 2 on the limb now. There you go. There we are. I got lonesome, the other one came up and joined him, see? Just right below him there. Oh yeah, look at that. There was another one in there. It was number 3. He went back down in the nest now. If I can get back here and see if I get that net. There you go. See the activity in the tree. The nest is right behind all that greenery. You can see the flashes back there. They're in the brancher stage. They're all excited here. Oh yeah, I'll come back in on this guy. There, the other one flew now. They're just having a good time. Playing a little game there. In and out of the nest and round and about. There, he's back up there playing. Look at that. Yep, and they're having a little playtime. Oh yeah, there he flies away again. Back down to the nest. Over there and around he goes. There's the other one going just like a recess now. They're both back in the nest. One clear up on top again. Here they come. Look at this. Isn't that something? They're just having a good playtime, aren't they? Yeah. Well, that's how they get their muscles strengthened up and all that playing. Back down to the nest he goes. They chase each other around a little. There's our Cooper Hawk. He's cleaning between his wings in the back now. Off to the side. Now he's going to do down here around his feet. They're getting all their feathers squared away here, and pretty soon it'll be serious hunting lessons for these guys. They're just, oh yeah, look at him scratch up. They're just out of the nest by about 2 days, so they got a long time yet. Mom will be teaching them many things, and they'll get very good, and they'll get stronger and quicker, but they're just at the little baby stage. They just took their first flight 2 days ago, and just over to the very closest tree, and they perch out there, and then she'll call him back in, feed him in the nest. So he's had a little nap. He came back, and now he's cleaning up. Wants to get his feathers all squared away. Mom's over in her perch tree. She's watching them. Man, she keeps a close eye on them. Papa's out hunting somewhere, and he'll bring in some food, and she'll go receive it and then take it over to the nest and feed him in there. Oh, he's got some feathers in his eyes now. Downy feathers. He'll get that all squared away. Trying to get that off, see? He's getting his tail all squared away and his wings. A good looking bird, a good preening session. We like our Cooper Hawks. We can get fairly close to him here on the trail, and oh yeah, he got his foot up there. He's relaxed now, see? He's just enjoying his day. I've been listening to some of the birds. I can tell sometimes where the other youngsters are by the way the birds are calling. Get a little distressed, you go there and you start looking, you can find them. So anyway, we're going to keep a close eye on these guys. Let's see how long he's going to preen up his little between his wings there. That's a good looking bird though. There he is, come up for a little air there. There goes another fuzzy feather floating down. He's really getting them downy feathers off. Now he's going over on the other side. A good looking guy, I'll tell you that. Or gal, one or the other. The females are 1/3 bigger, but when there's just one in the tree, I can't tell. Alright, he's looking around there. I was going to do the breast feathers a little bit. Alright, I think we'll call that pretty much good then. We'll give this guy a little break here. Boy, he is getting some of those fuzzy feathers out of there. Look at this guy. He's doing a complete overhaul here. Oh, yeah. How great is that? There's one of our happy campers. Looks like from his crop he had a little something to eat. Oh yeah, here's one of our juvenile Cooper Hawks. Sitting right next to the nest that one of the siblings is eating. And this one here had a little snack earlier. You can tell by his crop, it's kind of bulged out. So he's just kind of hanging out, calling to the siblings. You guys foot up. We got all 4 of them here. Yeah, it looks like, oh, there he goes. He's gonna fly a little bit. Yeah, there's our juvenile Cooper hawk, 1 of 4 in the area. Been out of the nest about a week. It's calling, it's hungry, and the other siblings are close by in the lower branches. Mom's up in the tree, keeping a close eye on them. I heard Papa come by earlier, and he did a big call, so one of them got fed, and the other ones are still waiting, so. He's got a busy job. He's got to feed these 4, plus Mama, and then himself, so. This guy here is taking the opportunity to sit here and watch everything, getting his natural lessons here. Oh yeah, he's calling. Yeah, they're pretty busy. Oh yeah, gonna fan that tail and stretch that wing. Look. All right, there's our Cooper stretching there a little bit. One of the siblings just flew, so this guy here is wondering, where did you go? There he goes. He's after the food too. He's scratching up a little bit. Got his foot up. Kind of adjusting himself a little bit. Or herself. I believe this is a female. They're 1/3 bigger than the males. By the looks of the crop, looks like she already had a little snack. Yeah, she's going to take the opportunity to preen up now. Well, that'll be good. Let me just see what goes on here. Oh, look at this. See, they're used to laying in the nest. If she's tired, she wants to lay down. I've seen them do this before in the past. She's too lazy to go back to the nest because she's branched out now, but she's just tired of standing, so she's laying down on the limb. So we get to see that behavior. And there she can see the white spots on her back. That's the juvenile markings. More for camouflage. Represents a dappled light coming through the trees, so it's more camouflage. Protects her against the predators, which in Cooper hawk's case is usually the horned owl. So we'll just watch her little behavior here, and oh yeah, trying to get comfortable on the limb here. See. She's having a fairly good time. She was yawning earlier and just got a little sleepy and taking a little break. But this is their behavior. It's a little over a week out of the nest, and they hang close to the nest because Mama likes to feed them in there still. That's their feeding platform, and they know that's where the food's coming, so they are just across the trail from the nest, about 100 feet from the nest, resting on a limb. Got tired of standing up and decided to lay down on the limb for a while. You see the white spots on her back. She's just looking around, coming in crystal clear. Well, here's a close-up of our female Cooper hawk on the Sioux Creek Trail, and she just dropped off another bird or something for one of her 4 offspring. Here the other robin sitting there, calling there. When the youngsters are off to her right side there, or her left side, and one of them is eating. Look at that look now. She sees something. Man, she's intent. What a good profile shot. Look at that. That little white above her eye, that's like I say from a previous catch that she fed youngsters earlier. And she's alert, she's waiting for the male to bring more food, but if opportunity knocks, she'll pounce down and catch something too. See, she's watching everything. It's a good looking bird. It's the female. And we've been watching this pair on this trail for the past 4 years. All right, we'll call that good then. We'll see if we can locate the male or one of the youngsters. Well, there's our juvenile Cooper hawk. We finally found him back in his little feeding place. This is the playpen for all 4 juvenile Coopers. They fledged over a week ago, and the nest is right behind me about 50 yards. Mama fed them earlier, so this is one of them I think that's either gotten fed and taken it easy. And Mama's back up in her favorite birch tree waiting for the male to bring in some more food, and then she'll feed the other three. But we have really good lighting today. We have filtered light, and it's nice and cool, and the birds are active, and all the other birds are singing too. And this guy here is just sitting up on his perch finally and looking around for his other siblings. Oh, he's going to preen up a little bit. That'll be nice. Yeah, he's looking over his shoulder. Yeah, we'll see if we can locate one of the other siblings and see if we can give him this a good profile shot now. Oh yeah, he's going to preen up. You can see the white spots on his back. Now that's a sign of a juvenile. That'll go away in a few years. But that's like dappled light on a fawn, and it's part of their camouflage for protecting, just like a baby fawn in the woods with a dappled light coming through. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, stretching that leg out. He's all relaxed. This is a happy camper we got here. Oh yeah, preening up a little bit. Just totally enjoying it. I think probably he might have been the lucky one that got fed. He seems pretty relaxed here. Yeah. He's just preening the breast feathers a little bit now. Well, I think we'll check around and see if we can locate one of the other ones. Oh, his eyes are getting heavy. Look at it. He's falling asleep. Now this guy wants to take a little nap. No, he's waking up a little bit. Yeah, be my bet. I think he had a little snack. All right then. Here's our pair of bald eagles. She got off the nest because the weather finally warmed up so she could take a short break. We know they got eggs in there because, oh yeah, now they're talking. Yeah, they're talking to each other. And they're all excited because the weather finally warmed up. Oh, they're mating, see? There's eagles mating. Look at that. Finally got them mating. Yep, they're putting the eggs in the nest, and there's your two bald eagles mating. So we got here just at the right time. That's fantastic. You very seldom get a shot. Well, here's our pair of bald eagles. We're right next to the golf course on the Maple Valley Highway by the Cedar River Bridge. And they're up here working on their nest. And he just flew in there with a stick, and they've been weaving them in there. And I just happened to be at the right time, right place at the right time, and the sunshine had come out, so we're good here. And they're just looking around. I have a good angle on the nest here. There's not too many sticks in the way. So I thought, well, I'll come down and check on him. And sure enough, just as I got here, he flew in, and so I got set up, and we got him in here, have a little conversation, a little weaving of the sticks in the nest. So they're enjoying the sunshine. It rained last night. I heard it raining. Finally, the sun came out, and the sky is blue, and the bald eagles are just busy. I think he's thinking about getting ready to fly out. Right below him is the Cedar River. There's plenty of fish in there, salmon and everything. So, no, they're going to work a little bit. Yeah, they're serious about it. You can see how deep that nest is. And it's good size. And so with two of them in there, I'll back off a little bit so you get a perspective on it. There you go. You see, it's a good sized nest. And I'll draw them up again. Coming back in on them now. There we go. But yeah, it's a huge nest, and hopefully they'll have good success, and then we'll be able to make a video of the youngsters this year. It should work out very good. It's a perfect spot for us. We just drive in, and we're very close, so there's no leaves on there now. Hopefully later on in the season, I think on this side there's very few limbs. I think there's one. I can probably shoot around it later on. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good. I'm like, they're giving me a profile shot now. They're very good looking birds. Well, we're all excited about it. Got them both in the nest, hauling sticks and weaving them in there, and what a great day for a video. And it's almost, like I say, downtown Renton. We're just a little ways out of there. By 140th and the Maple Valley. The male just landed over in the tree right next to the nest. So I'll see if there's any interaction. It didn't look like he had any fish or anything, so. But he is close by. I thought I'd get ready just in case he decides to come over to the nest. There she's preening up her feathers a little bit. Oh yeah, getting them feathers all cleaned up this morning. She's doing all this laying down, so whatever she's got, either eggs or very small babies. Oh yeah, she's doing a makeover now. Gives us a good opportunity for a video. There she's looking around. Whenever an airplane goes over, they look, they're very alert. Said the male had flown into the tree next to her, and the dead tree. Oh, he's about 50 feet away over near the... Now that's her calling from the nest. We'll see what he does. He may just fly off of here. She's trying to tell him something. I just heard a woodpecker. There he goes again. With our male bald eagle. Oh, there he goes. Well, here's Mom Eagle with her baby. See his head there, and her head in the sunshine. It's like she might be thinking about giving him a little snack here. He's 2 weeks old. Yeah, he's at least 2 weeks now. They just have the one chick. All right, look, he's stretching his little wings up there. There his head comes up. Look at this guy. He says, Mom, I want me a bite of that. He wants a little snack here. Yeah, she's getting a little tidbit for him. The mate had brought in a fish, and now she's giving him a little snack. Well, let's see what she's going to do here. She's just kind of walking around here a little bit. We'll just kind of see what's going on here. We've been waiting for a while to get a good video of these babies, and by golly, we finally got some sunlight and we're able to make a video of it. It looks like she's still working on the fish. And the little guy, well, he's just enjoying the sunshine now. Maybe I should check around with the male. I'll back off a little bit here. There we go. There she is. She's rearranging a little bit of the bedding in the nest, getting things squared away. See, she steps over here and, oh yeah. Kind of blocking the view of them now a little bit. Must have decided that's time for breakfast. They're waiting for Papa to probably bring in a fresh one. There you can see his little head and his eye. Look at that. He's getting to be a big guy. Oh yeah. Well, birds of prey grow very fast. It's amazing. Oh yeah. You can see his beak in his eye. Yeah, he got a little snack there waking up. Yeah, you look at his head compared to Mom's there, he's a pretty good size already. All the other birds are chirping and singing a little bit here. There's his little head, look at him. Mom, I need more fish. There he's gonna, look how big he's getting. That is a big baby. We've waited a long time to see this guy. Now he's starting to get a little darker. See, he's not snow white anymore. And he'll slowly turn black, and he'll be black, and before he gets his white hide like the adults, it'll be about 5-6 years. But see, he's starting to get a little dark under his neck and around on his head. But in another week or so, he'll be just totally black. And it's just amazing the transformation these birds go through, and the rapid growth. The size is phenomenal. There's a good profile on her, and there's a little guy. Oh yeah, get him directly in the sunlight, we'll get a good view of him. There he is. He's checking everything out here. What a great day to come down and get a video of this guy. There he's moving around a little bit, stretching his wing out. Well, here's our baby. He's getting to be big. He's sitting right next to Mama. You can see the heads are about the same. Now he's trying to show us his other end. Oh yeah, he's going to turn around. Yeah, I'm amazed at how big he is. He's going to let one go here. That's how he keeps the nest clean. Now you can see the Mama's yellow beak there. He just had crawled up to the edge there, and we got a good view of his head. So he's definitely a good sized baby. He's not pure white anymore. He's kind of a charcoal gray now. And there he's going. Yeah, he's going to preen up. Guy's head turned around there, doing the back of his wings and on his back. It doesn't take much, you know. Every 3 days, these guys really change. The growth is phenomenal. Look at that guy. Like I said, his head is getting close to about the same size as hers. She's behind the tree now, and he's just kind of preening up. Alright, well, let's see. We'll let him look around. Maybe we'll see Papa holler and come in by here with a fish or something. We can come in a little more. There he got a profile on him. Look at that. Yeah. Well, there he is. Guy's mouth open. Might be a little bit warm there. And there's Mama's head. She's staying close to him, and probably just got done feeding him a fish. That's the main diet. Yeah, there's her head next to his, so he's got a little bit to go for. His head's as big as hers. But he's definitely growing. He's in that charcoal. There's our young bald eagle. Look at this guy. Now he's showing off. Look how big his beak is and his wing. He says it's a hot one, and I'm going to cool my wings off. Look how big those wings are. My goodness. See, he's about the same size as the adults now. But he's just in his juvenile plumage. I don't know when he'll fly, but it shouldn't be, you know, a week or so. They'll exercise. They stay in the nest for quite a while, even though they're big, but they'll be exercising and Well, here's our young bald eagle having breakfast. Saw Mama fly in. I think it looked like a snake or something. Anyway, it wasn't that big, and she dropped it off in the nest. She's over in her tree now, and he's eating away. Well, look at the size of his beak now. This guy has really grown. I'll back off a little bit. There we go. Well, it could have been a remains of a fish too, but looked pretty thin. Anyway, whatever it is, he's enjoying it. Well, it's been a couple of days since we got a video of him. We've got filtered light this morning, and this guy is looking pretty good. Oh yeah, let's see what he's got there. It almost looked like some fur there or something. So that was something that Mama had caught for him. He's finishing it up. You can see how dark the feathers are getting now, and he's fully feathered on the wings and primaries. And last time we were here, he had quite a bit of downy feathers underneath, and he's getting all those squared away. I first showed up today, he was laying down in there sleeping, so. And when I was getting ready to leave, I saw her fly in, so then I got set up quick. And when we get to see this guy eating for the first time right up front here, we get a pretty good view of him. And this is our, oh yeah, he's taking it over to the edge. This is our bald eagle youngster, enjoying the breakfast here. Like I say, the adult is in the tree over there where she fishes right above the Cedar River. She's on her perch, so if a fish goes by, she'll dive down. Oh yeah, I can see the tail feathers today. Look at that. Getting everything is coming in just fine. He's kind of looking over towards his mama now. What a great deal this is. I can hear him calling a little bit. Looks like it's just about finished eating. Well, here's one of our adult bald eagles right next to the nest. Baby's in there preening, and she's over here. She's got her wing just kind of drying off. Tells me she must have made a dive in the river and got a fish earlier, and she's just drying off. She's looking over towards the west. We'll see if she'll turn around. Now the mate is sitting behind the trunk of the tree. So they're both hunting the Cedar River this morning. And the baby, well, he's in there. Well, if you can call him a baby, he's about as big as they are now. The juvenile, there you can see her profile. The juvenile's in the nest preening up and is the same size as the adults. Oh yeah, rousting up. Look at that. All spread out here and drying off the feathers. How great is that? Well, we come down here early and you can really see some great things. Now she's going to dry off and preen a little bit. It's a great spot for eagle watching. We're just right on the Maple Valley Highway, 169 and 140th way southeast, Renton, Washington, right across from the golf course. And it's just a great time to come down. They have one chick this year, and the nest is right here and easy to find, and you get all these great views of this bird. It's fantastic. All right, we'll call that pretty much good then. See if he'll do the eagle dance for us. He's just kind of waking up. He's looking over there towards mama. He's anticipating a fish dinner here, or fish meal. Got pretty good sunlight. There he goes. He's going to show off them wings. Look how big. Now he's doing the eagle dance. Check this out. Look at that wonderful size of them wings. See, he's trying to exercise those muscles so he can be ready for the day when he takes that first flight. And like I said, we don't know when that's going to be, but he sure is looking good. Yeah, he's going to show off a little bit now. Oh yeah, he's gonna dance a little more for us here. Flap those big wings. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. We have good lighting, and this eagle here is thinking about flying and exercising and just showing off those wonderful wings. His favorite call. Now here's the wings again. Check this out. A little more flapping here and jumping up and down, showing off, looking really good. Our lighting is really good. Exercising those wings, getting everything strong now. This is a big chick now, full grown. You can see the thigh feathers are colored in now. He doesn't look like he's wearing bloomers anymore with the white feathers. How wonderful is that? There he's calling. He's wanting a little snack, I think. He's hoping Mama will hear him. We'll keep our eye on him. He's looking up. Yeah, he's looking up and down the river trying to see. Oh yeah, Mama flew by. That's what he's calling. I see her in the air now. She's turning and coming back. So let's see what the interaction here is going to be. All right, Mama's overhead. I think he sees her. He's looking up. She's circling around. You know she's around here somewhere. There he sees her off in the distance. She kind of slipped by him a little bit. Yeah, he sees her. She's way off in the distance now, so He's got that disappointed look. Where's my fish? Oh, there's his wings. Look at that. Now he's going to exercise him. Look at this guy, would you? He's caught the breeze now. Oh, yeah. Look how big those wings are. Isn't that wonderful? Bald eagle. Right down here. Renton, Washington, across from the golf course. Just about ready to fledge. Look at the size of them wings in a perfect spot. He's doing the wing dance now. All right, that's what we've been waiting for. Well, how wonderful was that? Oh yeah, he's going to spread them out again here. But he feels that wind in his wings, that energizes him, and he flaps them and strengthens up. So, well, that was great. Now he's kind of settling down again, facing into the wind. Oh, he's going to do it again. Look at this guy. Oh, he's attracted the crow's attention now. Yeah, he looks really good. That's absolutely wonderful. We were waiting for that. Oh yeah, he's checking everything out. Now he's grabbing with his feet, testing out his talons. There's his wings again. Look at this guy. Now he's pumping them. There we go. Grabbed on tight with his talons so he doesn't sail out. Give it a couple exercise beats there. Oh yeah. He looks really good here. This is a really magnificent bird. We're just so happy to have this spot here to make videos. He's been showing off really good. There you can see the white feathers under his wings too. So there he goes. He hopped back down in the nest now. I'll back off a little bit. There he is flapping in the nest, exercising. So he came back to the safety of the nest now. So he's done with his exercise session. He's in there looking for food scraps, so he's hungry. He's waiting for Mom to bring him something. They just had a good fish feed. And they're just talking all about it. They've got a distinct call. That's Mama. And the youngsters are just kind of settling down now. They got plenty of fish to eat and they're all finished up. You can see the spots on their back and a little gold on the back nape of their neck. Hers is pure white, of course, because that's the adult plumage. But she's got two healthy youngsters this year, and hopefully one day we'll be able to get here when they're about ready to fledge and might get a video of that. But they're just all happy this morning. The weather is cool and they're kind of showing off. Oh yeah, I saw get a little speck off her beak there. Oh yeah, now he's going to flap a little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to have a little exercise session. They're very handsome birds. They're located between two lakes. We got Lake Desire and Lake Young's Reservoir. And they're Petrovitsky Park, and they're right above the ball field there on the light pole. Oh yeah, I got two happy youngsters and Mama in the nest. We have good filtered light this morning. They're really picking up their colors on these birds. Yeah, They're just kind of looking around now and settling down. You can see their crops. They got some fish in there now, so they're good for a few hours till next feeding. That's the adult calling. Oh yeah, he's showing off his wings a little bit. See a couple of babies, there's 4 of them. They're just kind of hanging out waiting for Papa to deliver some food. He's out hunting and Mama's kind of staying cuddled up to him, but it's a little cool right now. He's looking around here for him. You can see her looking over her back there. Oh yeah, she looks like she's going to fly out. All right, there she goes. Now we can see the babies. Hey Mom, where'd you go? Look at that guy. What a cutie. He's just staring down. The other ones are kind of half asleep today. What a beautiful shot. Now he's kind of moving around. Here comes another one kind of out in the open now. We can get a good look at him. And they're 12 days old now, so they can go without her body heat or her incubation for quite a while. So yeah, they'll be able to lay here for a while till she comes back with some food, so we're going to enjoy this. We have filtered light today, and it's absolutely just wonderful. Well, it looks like they're waking up a little bit now. Oh yeah, that guy's got a little something in his beak. He's playing with a feather or something. This must be his signal, I'm hungry. Well, 4 of these guys, this little pile of peregrines here. Hey, you see him peeking around. 3 heads up. Where's number 4? Oh yeah, there's number 4. Look at them go around now. They're getting excited. They think it's time for a little snack. They're getting all repositioned here. These are some good looking babies. Now they're kind of standing up. We're really liking that. And every day you can see these little guys. We got a little way in the grass here where we can get a good view of them today. But here they are. This is what they look like when they're about 12 days old. So I don't know if they heard one of the adults calling or what, or they just thought it was time to get up. They're moving around a little bit. Yeah, here's our little babies, and looks like Mama's feeding them, getting their breakfast. Now they're just a little over 2 weeks old now. It's a great morning. We got sunshine, and the babies look like they're hungry little guys. How wonderful is this? Look at all the wonderful markings on her face. She got the black marks and the cheek stripes and her cere. These little guys, look how energetic they are. All lined up in a row there, all 4 of them. This is just wonderful. We've been kind of keeping track on them in different stages, but it's been about 3 days since we've been here. Decided to come up this morning and see what we can find, and we're very happy to get here at this time now with the babies having their feed. I didn't see her bring it in. I was getting set up, but this is really wonderful. One wonderful eyrie to make videos of. Right at Suquamish Falls. It's always beautiful here. A wonderful natural setting for the peregrine falcon and their chicks. We we got a good angle on them today because usually she's standing in front of them. So this time she's on the back side and they're all lined up in a row. You can't get any better than that. I'm all excited about this one. I was kind of looking around for the male. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he's not far away. I didn't see what she brought in, but you know it's got to be a good sized prey to feed all four of these guys now. Oh yeah, they're energetic. We have a nest of Cooper hawks we're going to be making videos of also down in Renton, Washington. But they haven't hatched out yet, so we do many different birds of prey. We have bald eagles also that we make videos of. And the eagle nest that we're watching in Renton, bald eagle nest, they've hatched, but they're too small. We haven't been able to get a view of them. Once they get big enough to lift their heads over, we'll be able to see it. Now we're getting a little bit of mist going by, but it's not bad. Well, I just went down and checked on the bald eagle nest this morning and nothing going on, so I came up here and I'm sure glad I did. Look at these guys. They're totally enjoying their breakfast. They look really healthy here. And like I say, they're just over 2 weeks old now. Mama's got them breakfast going here and the male's out hunting again. Takes a lot of food at this nesting stage. Feed 4 babies this size plus mama and then himself. A series on the prairie falcon last year over on Canyon Road between Ellensburg and Yakima, and we were able to make that video from the time that she was incubating the eggs till they hatched till they flew away. So we went over there about every 2 days, 2 or 3 days. We plan to do that with these here, is come up about every 2 or 3 days and see the progress, and we'll make some good videos of it. You can hear the falls is flowing pretty good. The weather's warmed up and it's snow melt, so we're getting quite a bit of water through here now. I have no idea what she brought, but I'm zoomed in as far as I can. It's about 160 yards from where I'm at to the nest, so I've got a good spot here. It's a good angle. And they've got what is the Critter Zoom set up. Critter Zoom Peregrine Falcon. You just go to critterzoom.com and you can find it. And they're shooting about the same angle as I am now. It's only down about 50 feet from me, so, and it's the same elevation, so. Alright, let's see what she's going to do now. Oh yeah, looks like she's going to fly out of here. Looks like she's thinking about, oh yeah, checking a few things out here. Look at these wonderful babies. She's such a good mama, look at it. This is really great. She'll look for any kind of a little scrap thing and she'll haul that away. Anything needs to be hauled out of there, she'll do it. You got all her babies right there next to her. Look at that, would you? Well, I think she wants to snuggle up there with them a little bit. She must be thinking it's a little bit cool yet. Get over here next to Mama and I'll warm you up a little bit. Like I say, it's in the morning now, and it's not really that warm, and she's a little bit concerned about it, so. Alright, you little guys, come over here next to Mom. And they're happy to do that. At the stage they're at now, a little over 2 weeks, they can kind of regulate their body temperature themselves now. They do need a little help yet if it's too cold, but they're doing just great. She knows exactly what she's doing. Now when their little primary feathers get about 1/8 of an inch long, then they will not need her heat anymore. They can regulate their own body temperature. They're actually kind of doing that now when the weather's warm. But she decided, well, it's a little bit cool. I'll just kind of help them out a little bit. What a beautiful setting. All this at a great scenic site, Suquamish Falls. She finished up eating. Now she's just kind of babysitting. Don't look like the little guys want to stay under her, so they want to play around a little bit. She was thinking about keeping them warm, but they don't look like they're kind of cleaning up the beak, got any more food. They are sure energetic this morning. We're getting a wonderful view of this. We're at a good angle today. Oh yeah. There's a couple of them snuggling up to Mama, and see the little eyes, little dark eyes there. They're getting around pretty good. Look how big their feet are already. They need big feet when they grab their prey. It's got some long toes on there. The bird was used for falconry years ago because they're so fast and such great hunters. Been used in falconry for about, who knows, 4,000 or 5,000 years, I guess. They do a lot of falconry in Asia and Europe yet. We have several clubs here in the United States that are into it. They've been very helpful in having uncontaminated breeding stock when they brought these birds back from extinction, on the verge of extinction. So that helped out good because their birds were not contaminated with the DDT. Well, let's see what she's doing now. She's kind of walking back over here. And I think she just flew out. Yep, there she goes. Well, let's see what the little guys are going to do now. Kind of snuggling in there. Here she comes into the nest. Back in again, both of them sail in. The babies are waking up. Well, we'll see what happens. Here they come over with the feed. Look at this. This is fantastic. Just as the sun is coming out, they both made a couple of flights into the cliff. We saw a glimpse. And we got food. Now here she is. Look how big these babies are. They're almost as big as she is now. And they've been waiting for their afternoon snack, and here it is. It's been delivered. Oh yeah, we're going to get a good view here. Look at that. Coming around to the side there to get in position for feeding. 4 little peregrine falcons, 2.5 weeks old now. Oh yeah, you can see how much they've grown since the last time we made a video of them. Oh yeah, very healthy looking birds. They woke up just in time for a good feeding. I didn't see what she brought in for the food, but I imagine it's a fairly good sized piece. The little guys are all excited about it, I'll tell you. You can see them moving right there. They're getting their feed right now. I saw them looking around a little bit earlier trying to spot one of the adults, and now they're happy to see it. And one of them has brought them something to eat. Oh yeah, wasn't that much. Looks like it's going to fly out now or go to the other side. Oh yeah. Just sit here for a minute. Kind of catch her breath a little bit, scratch up. She just got done feeding them. She's going to clean up her feet a little bit. Giving us a good profile here. Oh yeah, cleaning her beak, scratching up. She just got done feeding. She wants to get all that extra food off there. Now she's far enough away from the baby. She's going to have a little privacy. They can get cleaned up. What a great day. Alright, looks like she's going to preen up now. Got the babies all nestled in their little spot. They're all fed, and she's going to take the opportunity to preen up her feathers and get all squared away. Here she's preening her tail. Oh yeah, look at the beautiful markings on that tail. See all the markings on her head now. Oh yeah, she's going to get everything squared away here. Getting down there on her breast feathers a little bit. They keep themselves really clean because of course what they're eating is blood-borne, you know, live prey, and then when they eat it's raw meat, and they got to get rid of that blood because blood's a contaminant. So they have to stay clean. They bathe usually right after they get done, or at least once a day they will bathe to get cleaned up. So they're quite fastidious for that reason. It's because of the blood, and they don't want to get diseases, and that's nature's way. They get cleaned up, take a bath every day, and get rid of it. Oh yeah. She's got plenty of water here, that's for sure. She wants a bath. She's got right at the top of the falls is kind of like a little pool, a little pool is just not much flow to it. She goes in there and does her bath. Oh, she's going to stretch now. Look at that wing and leg stretch. Oh yeah, she's getting all squared away here. Staying in tip-top shape. Well, this is the fastest bird in the world. Fastest creature, actually. They can dive at 275 miles an hour. That's what they documented that. Continue on our little cleanup here. We're hoping to see the male come by and call her off, but doesn't look like that'll be the case yet. But she wants to stay close to where she's at so she can keep an eye on the youngsters. Oh yeah, rousting the feathers up there again. Oh, look at that pose. Get to see her tail and the wings. How great was that? The back shot. I think she's posing for us. We're liking this. Again, looking around for the male. Every once in a while there's a... Oh yeah, there she goes. Yeah, here's our guys.
Okay.
Been a few days since we've been here. You can sure see how they've grown. Look how long the dark feathers are on their wings. Getting their markings. I see 3 of them. I don't see number 4. Well, this one is picking on something. I don't know if it's food or just an old feather or bone he's playing with. Oh yeah, I see movement off to the left, so that's number 4. They moved from their other location because it got too messy, but where they're at now, the parents use this off and on for a nesting site the past years, so it's only like about 5-6 feet from the nest, so where they hatched out this year, so it's just all part of the same ledge. Yeah, he's getting busy there. Well, it looks like they're preening session. Oh, he's walking around pretty good. See how they get around? Look how long his wing feathers are and his tail feathers already. He's walking really good, learning to use his feet. Relieves himself really well. Oh, there's Mama just landed. Look at that. Right behind him with the food. Now we'll see what happens here. How wonderful is that? We got, oh yeah, this one grabbed a big chunk of food. Look at that. This is either Mama or Papa sailed in here, and look how big the babies are compared to the adult now. This is absolutely great. Now the males are 1/3 smaller than the females, so that might have been the male that flew in with the food. Now he's flying over to his perch. They'll bring more food. Takes a lot of food for these guys. Yep, there's the one that's got the food. He's got his little wings out and he's shielding it from everybody else, so he's going to eat. Now the parents will go catch some more food and bring it in for the other ones. There's one guy here. He's trying to get a little piece of that action there. We'll see if the other one will share with him. I don't think so. He's got the wing out. He's not going to let him have it. It looks like he might get a bite. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just watch and see what goes on here. The other one gave up and went back in the bushes. And the number 3 bird there, he's just standing up waiting for the next feeding. Alright, so we got 2 of the guys kind of sharing the same prey here. But as they get older, that'll change. They won't share at all. So. But now they're young enough that they go ahead and allow that. Well, they're having a good feed. Well, we'll check and see where that male went pretty quick, or the adult. I see the one there. He's looking around. And exercising. Well, these 2 are still eating. The other one's just standing there up next to the cliff, and the other one's in the bush. And the adult is still over in the tree, so I'm thinking the other one should sail in here with some food eventually. And maybe we'll get to see that. We've been keeping an eye on there since they had, oh, look at this guy walk over here. I want a bite of that too. Oh no, we're busy. You'll have to wait till Mom comes in the next time. Oh, these birds are so interesting. We enjoy coming up here. Oh yeah, look at spread those wings now. Totally enjoying the good weather. I didn't see what size prey they brought in, but they're having a good time eating it anyway. The lucky one got it. Looks like he's kind of sharing with his sibling. This one here wants to exercise his wings. They grow so fast. Just unbelievable. Few days to make that much difference. I like how they can walk around pretty good now. And, oh, he's just checking out the one with the food, see if we can get a little bit of that. You see on their backs the little dark feathers and stuff, making that little design. Now the bigger ones are the females, and if we have a male, he'll be 1/3 smaller. So. That's the way it is with the birds of prey. It don't look like the one that got the food's going to share much. Well, one's hanging in there though. Well, maybe they finished it up. Turned around and turned away, see? Doesn't want to share it. Oh, there's the other one trying to get a bite. Look at that now. Well, how interesting is that? Well, I'm beginning to think that might have been the little tercel trying to get some of that food from his big